It's planting time. Have you got your plant bed prepared properly? I- Hello, this is Pastor Bill Hendrickson coming to you today. I know it's been a while, but I'm still recovering from this back surgery and I'm just kind of slow, I guess. Old and slow, whatever. But coming to you today, talking about planting seeds, transplants. I know today I was looking at some seeds I got started. I got quite a few plants up, peppers, some herbs that have started to come up. I got some different types of squash. Kind of early for that, but they're up. And so I got to thinking, I needed to transplant, especially my peppers. Um, the, the peppers, college, they're just in this small container. So I want to do some transplanting later today. And when I saw these seeds come up and realized I need to do some transplanting, it dawned on me, as a pastor, I like to plant seeds of faith, not just plant seeds or garden seeds, but yeah, garden seeds in God's garden. He's given me a strip of land to work and to plant in, and he's given me packets of seeds to plant, and here we go. And so I'm kind of doing that. Um, Over the years, since I've been a pastor, not all the seeds I planted have taken hold. Some have fell on rocks, fell on didn't plant seeds, didn't plant roots at all. Just kind of just blew away by the wind and just moved on. There's some I'm happy to say needed further grooming, and they moved on to further grooming, and I'm happy to say that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Stuff I couldn't provide. But right now, I just want to talk about these seeds, and I want to talk about what First Peter said in chapter 1, verse 22. Since you have purified yourselves, Peter said, by your obedience to the truth, so that you show sincere brotherly love for each other from a pure heart, love one another constantly. Because you have been born again, not of perishable seed, but of imperishable, through the living and enduring Word of God. Isn't that awesome? Living and enduring Word of God. Now, I don't like this headset. It's not sitting on me right here. Maybe it's my head. I don't know. Anyway, you know, we have a great God, a loving God, and I'm glad that we do. I'm glad He's called me to plant seeds. Spread the word. Recently, in the last couple of weeks, I've had a young couple who are not constant or have not been constant in my congregation, but their mother had. The mother of the groom has been. The boy, the man, he's 33 years old. Well, they recently decided to get married, and I feel blessed about that. And they asked me to do the services. I like that. Um, this year, I've done two infant dedications to the church, done some baptisms. I did a wedding this year, and I love bringing people in to the glory of God. But I want to talk about the seeds and these planting these seeds. preparing the seed bed. And verse 22 tells all about it. Since you have purified yourselves by your obedience to the truth, got the soil worked up good, got it nice and loose, put the nice, good stuff into the soil so it'll grow. Yeah, it drains good, doesn't get waterlogged, doesn't get hard when it dries. Good loamy soil. Mm-mm-mm. All the nutrients in it, all the natural nutrients, not organic. Well, yes, organic, but not. What am I looking for? Not man-made nutrients. We're talking about nutrients, organic, such as God. He provides all that we need, and I'm glad that He's there. I want to finish reading this chapter or verse 22. So that you show sincere brotherly love for each other from a pure heart. Love one another constantly from a pure heart. Now, like I said, today I got to do some transplanting. I want to be very careful, not just rip the roots out of the ground and not try to tear any seeds or tear any plants. Very gently and carefully, just like the grace of God, transplant this life that started. I apologize for the yawning. I apologize. Anyway, I'm going to gently take these plants that are growing good in this soil that has been uh, properly prepared, and I'm going to put them in another container that's been properly prepared also. And I'll pray over it. Now, I've been planting seeds all my life in the garden, and then the last several years in God's garden. And not all the seeds I planted, all of nature's seeds have grown. Seeds might have been bad. Who knows what was wrong? But because they were perishable. But this seed of the gospel is unperishable, as Peter tells us. It is imperishable to the living and enduring Word of God. Now, these people in my church, the weddings, the dedications, and all these things, I really urge them to come quite regular to hear the Word of God. And when this latest couple asked me to marry them, like I said, they're not consistent. Matter of fact, the young lady is very new to any church. And told her, I said, I want you to hear Sundays. Plus, I want you to hear to have private meetings with me so we can talk more on this wedding. They need to be prepared. We all need to be prepared for life, especially in a marriage. The covenant of marriage in today's society is ignored. It's not even treated like a covenant. Covenant is a lifetime commitment. And I pray that this young couple will understand that I can teach them that, and we can work on that. It's not just a fly by night thing. Just like God's kingdom that He's given us life in, the promise of life in. We can reside there in the mansions He's building for us, the rooms He's built, whatever what translation you want to read to. But I do want to tell you that this commitment to God through this giving of oneself and allowing yourself to